The game is changing, bro. Everyone has to catch up. You either catch up or you get left behind, but that's just how it is.
Make sure you guys 23rd of March get your tickets.
I got there, hit this shit, no cap.
What's your advice on like young Africans, like in this day and age, especially living out here in Australia, to learn their mother tongue?
Well, it's important, bro. It's important. That's what I keep saying. If I didn't know how to speak my own language, I wouldn't go back. Then I feel like I would have no value to add to it. Imagine people just talking and you don't know what they're talking about. They could be talking shit about you or saying some good stuff, but then because you don't know what's going on, you might be paranoid and start thinking, oh, they want to wish you bad or something.
Yeah. So like for me, like I understand Swahili, but it's the speaking part. Like I'm a bit, you know. And that's why I've been practicing with my shorty, like speaking. How's your week been this week?
Oh, it's been alright, bro. So I'm in the process of water loading, so that's how you lose the weight. So I've been drinking about 8 liters a day. So like it's what it is basically, like you trick your body into thinking like you're giving them more water like every day. But then you cut down the water from like tomorrow. So so when you cut down from drinking water, right, you lose about like 4 or 3 kilos.
3 kilos.
Yeah. That's the easiest way to do it, bro. Yeah.
And how you find like where you've been at? Obviously your first pro fight, you know, you're recording everything. Like what how do you feel this process is too, like to keep recording everything?
It's important, bro. It's important. Listen, this is the hard evidence, bro. You can tell someone I did this, I done that. But what if they go like, oh, can you prove to us? If you don't have anything to prove to them, boy, you could be lying. You could be lying. But if they say, can you prove to us, and then you just pull the hard drive or something.
You have it on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You send someone a link, hey, here, go watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are your thoughts on like boxers building a personal brand now? Because, you know, the game's changed, whereas like as a boxer, you can own your own media company.
Yeah.
You can be in charge of your own media, which now you remove the middleman. You don't need you don't need maybe a manager to go get you this deal, or you don't need that media company. You can own distribution.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, the game is changing, bro. So everyone has to catch up. You either catch up or you get left behind, bro. That's just how it is.
Hey, real quick, go check out New Era. They have amazing new caps, as you can see here. Amazing drips, jerseys, everything, guys. Make sure you head over to New Era. Link in the description. You don't want to miss out. Hurry up, bro. Go. It's dope.
Yeah, everything is on a social media now. So if you really can't get into it, then I don't know what to say to you.
So what tips what have you learned about personal brand? What is a personal brand to you?
Oh, I just like branding everything, and then obviously you're trying to influence it to whatever you're doing. So
to build that brand. So it's like, you know, when they think of Manny, this is what comes up. You know, that's that boxer. That's the boxer who I always see on YouTube.
Yeah. And for me, I don't even want to just socialize myself as a boxer.
Exactly.
You're just limiting yourself. There's so much you can do, man. I'm telling you. Look at this, bro. Wood printing, shirts. Like other boxers and stuff, they just pay the money and then they get the stuff printed. But then if you ask them what's the process involved, they'll have no idea. Yeah.
And what's crazy is like you're doing it and you're documenting it as well.
I'm documenting it too. Even to my kids, to my great-grandkids, I can always come back and be like, listen, your dad was a G.
It's a G.
Yeah, he was printing his own shirts. He was coming home pressing it.
So, no, like I think it's really dope. So like, I mean, in terms of like, building your brand.
Yeah.
Like, where do you see it going?
All the way to the top, bro. All the way. There's no stopping. No way. What's the point of stopping? Once you start, you might as well just keep going. Yeah.
And it's just like you just keep building it. You know, keep
going. There's always new things to learn. There's always things to do, man.
You talked about an idea, and I think this would be genius for you.
Yeah.
We spoke about it, but for you now to have a podcast, Think about that, like you know, and I talked to you earlier about
it's coming.
podcast, right?
Yeah, podcast, bro.
How Patrick, I think I always forget his name, Patrick Schultz, the comedian, right?
Yeah.
He's a comedian. What does he do? Has his own podcast. In his own podcast, now he has advertisements in that podcast for his shows. So it's like you said, you're more than just a boxer. Imagine you having a podcast and bringing on other fighters.
Yeah. Oh no, because the main reason I want to do it, boxing in Australia is like dead. So and to be able to advertise yourself as a boxer, to promote yourself, it's hard. I'll give you an example. So see all those like athletes on the national team, but they don't even have enough sponsor. You're going up there on your own, just trying to find the sponsors to sponsor all these trips you'll be going to. Whereas the other countries, they pay them to be a boxer, like full time. So you can't really focus if you have to go outside of your lane, you know, to do the other stuff. You as a boxer should just focus on your job, which is like boxing. But when you got other commitments involved, then that's how you don't perform well. Yeah.
Facts. And that, bro, like, it's crazy when you think about it, because like you doing this, you help the Australian boxing in terms of like, you know, the day in the life. Like, we have accessibility. You can reach people all over the world, you know, that follow your journey. But not only that, like you said, the sponsors, bro. Think about that. Now you can earn so much more revenue. It's untapped for you because you have a YouTube channel. So you're not just sponsoring as a boxer, but you have media on your side. So people can sponsor your podcast. They can sponsor the bag just goes, it quadruples.
Yeah, because even when I approach the sponsors now, I can just be like, listen, you're not just on my boxing shorts or my boxing t-shirt. You're everywhere. Whatever, on my social media, everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you know me.
And that's where the attention is. That's where everyone is on.
No, of course. But it's not 1950s. Like where everyone, no one had phones or anything like that. But now the game is changing, bro. So you either have to change with them or you get stuck and you just get left behind. But that's it.
And what's crazy is just like even just like kind of me.
Yeah.
But like when I think about it, like you're the first one doing this shit like this, bro. I just clocked it now. Like
that's what I'm
no
saying.
one's doing this, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He took advantage. No one's doing this, bro.
There's one guy I know. He knows who I'm talking about. He told me that he had this idea to start this idea. I was just documenting everything. But then he was like, "Oh, I'm kind of mad because you started before me." I was like, "No, don't be, bro. You can always start. Yeah, start now, bro. There's not time to start and time to finish. So it's about you can always start whenever you feel like it, bro."
Yeah. And that's another thing. Like I try to tell people all the time, you can start today. Today, that's when you start. It's not about like, maybe it's too late to hop on the train now.
But it's never too late, bro.
We're in need of creators all the time, bro.
But if anything, this is a perfect time to start. Perfect time. And in 10 years, 15, 20, even after you retire, bro, you can always go back and be like, wow, I used to do that. And imagine just sitting at home with your family, like you just like watching a movie, and you just look back and you know what I mean, see the stuff you guys did like 10, 15 years ago. I think that's dope.
That's dope. Like, and that's how I feel. I'm always gonna be that guy. When I'm 50 years old in my mansion, we have a cameraman there. You know, we're recording everything. You know what I mean? We're recording from athlete, from when I'm 60, when I'm like just moments like this, the camera's on. We always, obviously we have our privacy, but camera's always on.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Whole life, nigga.
Why? You can miss a better moment if you know what I mean. Yeah. So if the camera is always ready, you know, like, and plus you always edit. You can edit.
Of course, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So, If you don't want people to see it, then just edit it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Thanks. You know what's funny sometimes?
Yeah.
Like I'll be editing. I was editing some shit from the past.
Yeah.
And it's like, when I'm editing, I'm like, yo, it's like I'm in control of history. So like, if I see someone there, like maybe I didn't like, well, shit, I'm gonna delete.
Yeah, but
delete you. You weren't in this trip. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it, like, yo, I could like sometimes I saw someone like, bro, do I even want this nigga in there, bro? I could just delete that person. You weren't even. He wasn't in the trip.
You won't even know. Yeah, and the person can be like, I was there, but then you can always be like, where you are? Like, you pull out the clip and everything. Yeah, the guy's not there.
You control history, bro. This is history.
It's nowhere to be seen, bro.
Bro, you in control of history. That's crazy. Before it was all the white people who used to. Let's see.
Bro, especially on the white.
Wait, hold this up. This will be the end of this video. Don't put this. Boom. Manny T, make sure you guys 23rd of March get your tickets. Link in the description. We'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Bye.
Let's go, boy.
All bets on me, to the fall bets, you check on me. Gotta wake 'em up, they slept on me. Need a better 100 bets, got racks on me. I need a rollie that shine, shawty so bad, man, she